Hey y'all. So today we're going to make some cod with the beurre blanc sauce and some creamy mushroom risotto, okay? And I will definitely break all of this down for y'all and show you how to make it. The beurre blanc sauce, really quick and easy. Um, it is white wine vinegar, a shallot, and some dry white wine. Look at this. It's called Prophecy. Can y'all see that bottle? I thought it was really cute, so I got the bottle, okay. And then of course some butter. I'm going to use some Kerrygold unsalted butter because I don't want it super salty. I already cut up half of it and I put it inside of the freezer because you want it to be really cold when you're making your sauce. Now, if your sauce starts to curdle or split while you're making it, take some really cold like ice water, put it in there, stir it up real good, and then it should come right back together, okay? So I'm going to season up this fish and get that and my skillet and cooked, and then I'm going to start making my sauce and my risotto. I will come back and show y'all how to make the risotto. For the beurre blanc sauce, I'm gonna add a little bit of capers to mine, Trader Joe's capers, because I like the flavor that it gives. It's gonna give it like a little salty flavor, okay? Y'all will see. Y'all ain't gonna taste it, but y'all gonna see what it do. All right, you guys, so for the risotto, we need to use arborio rice. I believe I said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. My shallot, I'm going to cut this up as small as I can. I already have some butter inside of my skillet. I'm going to heat that up, and you need chicken stock, beef stock, vegetable stock, whatever kind of stock you want to use, okay? But you're going to need this and water. And also some more of that white wine, okay? So this is going to be a double up today in my meal. All right, I'm gonna also use some Parmesan cheese. Once I've cooked my risotto and it's almost done, that's when I will put my mushrooms and my cheese in there, okay? And we're gonna get started. All right, y'all, so I let the shallots and the risotto cook for a little while, and then I started to add my white wine. Not a whole lot, but enough, okay? So I let the wine cook off a little bit. You see the starch coming out in that? Yeah, baby. Okay, so now we want to add some of our stock that we made sure we heat up. Okay, I'm going to let that cook in for a little while, and then I'm just going to keep on repeating the process until my risotto is cooked. And then I'll add my veggies and cheese. All right, so now it is al dente. I am going to add the mushrooms that I sauteed, and I'm going to add some butter and then start adding my cheese and let that cook for like 1 to 2 more minutes, and then risotto is done. Look at that, y'all. Creamy mushroom risotto. Ooh. All right, y'all, so we're getting started on the beurre blanc sauce. I have my shallots in here with some white wine and some white wine vinegar. After they get a little translucent, I'm going to add a little bit of heavy cream and let that cook for about a minute or so. And then I'm going to start adding my ice cold butter. Okay, so it cooked down a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit of heavy cream. I'm going to let that cook for a second. And then I'm going to start adding my butter very quickly. All right, I'm going to start adding my butter and mixing that in. Don't stop stirring, okay? Okay, this is how your sauce should be looking. I'm going to add my little bit of capers and stir it up a little bit, and then we are done. Alright, y'all, so dinner is done. I'm going to have my cod in here, have the risotto, and my beurre blanc sauce. So, we're going to plate. Put some of the risotto in there. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just going to put this over my fish. Oh, love it. I love it. Look how smooth that sauce is. If you only know if you know, okay? You only know if you know. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more Parmesan on top of risotto, please. That's how I like it. And bam, y'all. Dinner is served. Got cod with a beurre blanc sauce and a creamy mushroom risotto. Bam. She ain't cooking for you like that, though. Y'all, I forgot to even take a picture of the food. I sat down and started eating. I added some pepper to it. I just started going in. That's where we at.